more time?
Yeah.
All right. Good afternoon, Animate. How we doing? Are you guys ready for a fun Q&A?
Yeah!
Where are my hero fans at?
Woo!
We have a fun one for you today. I do want to point out that we have a live microphone right here. Please do not make us regret it. With that, I do have a couple rules. Rule number 1 is no requests. No, hey, can you say this line as this character? Can you sing happy birthday to my grandma? She can't be here today. No, grandma!
No, Grandma.
You should have been here instead of watching the Iowa State game.
Yeah!
Rule number 2, and that is, let's keep our 2, 3, 4, 8-part questions to a minimum. I know there are a lot of you here, you have a lot of questions, and we want to get through as many as possible. So if you have multiple questions, pick your best one and throw it up here at the stage. And rule number 3, and it is really the most important, and that is to have fun. So are you guys ready to practice rule number 3?
Woo!
All right, I'm gonna head to the back, make sure we got everything going, and then I'll be back out here and I'll bring some of my friends. What do you guys think?
Yeah! I'm so excited for this. This whole video is going on YouTube.
I just say, out of all of these, I only got one octopus.
But you got like
2 axolotls, 1 husky, a ghost,
and a turtle
a shark.
and a spider from the S.
You got a couple of octopuses.
I did.
Bro, I love my husky.
He's so cute.
And then this one. But this one is from like the Casting Shadows set. And it shows different ones in the set. That one's really cute.
Yeah.
Animate, how we doing?
Woo!
All right. Are you guys ready to meet my friends?
Yes!
No further ado, please help me welcome at this time. You don't miss the voice of Sir Nine-Eye. Please help me welcome Brandon McGinnis.
Woo!
You know as the voice of Tanya Ida. Please help me welcome J. Michael Tatum.
Woo!
You know as the voice of Shota Aizawa. Please help me welcome Chris Wycamp.
Woo!
You know her as the voice of Midnight. Please help me welcome Elizabeth Maxwell.
Woo!
And last, and certainly not least, please help me welcome the voice of Dobby. Please help me welcome Jason Libre.
Yeah!
All right, everybody good?
All right.
Everybody got a mic? We have an extra one down here. Stereo.
I'll share a night with you, Christopher. Jason needs to.
Well, hello, everyone.
Hello.
So welcome to Iowa.
Yes.
Yeah!
Keep going. I'm sorry. No mic. It's cool. You can curse if it's not on mic.
You know what I love about Iowa? the air smells nice, and I understand it's dependent on where you are, depending on like if you're on a farm or something. But we got off the plane, we walked outside of the airport, and I was like, is this what it smells like without pollution?
Yes.
It's really nice, actually.
First thing he does, he gets off the plane.
See, what I did, I was like, it's not 112 degrees.
Ooh, also nice, very
oh,
nice.
Wow. You did? What?
That was last week.
You're kidding?
Yes.
Ooh, how hot?
Index reached 120 a couple of days.
120? Ew! The corn doesn't like that.
But it's like it's
No,
like dry
no.
heat.
The corn causes it.
I know, oh no.
The corn causes.
Es no húmedo, ¿no? Sí, es verdad,
Muy
es verdad.
caliente.
¿Por qué no? Es perfecto.
So how have these great fans of Iowa been treating you this weekend?
Oh my God, they're so nice. It's suspicious. What do you guys want?
What are you hiding?
A lot.
Hiding us?
Okay.
Oh, you, see, there it is.
Dumb.
There it is. You got us,
So
we're
dumb.
here. We're here. It's why our friend, one of our best friends back home is from the Midwest, and she likes to refer to, she's like, well, we put a little Midwest dust on it, which is a great way of like how to write an angry email, but be nice. So I'm like, I want to tell this person to like get lost, and like, oh, put a little Midwest dust on it. And just like, oh, thank you, but no thank you.
My mother calls that front porch friendly.
That's good. Yeah. So it's Southern hospitality. We call it back home. Oh, bless her heart.
As soon as they leave, they're crucified. Yes.
It's true. It's so true.
So I have a question for you guys real quick before we get to our questions up here. How many of you are new My Hero Academia fans, like within the last year or so?
Yeah.
Well, thanks for finally joining us.
Welcome to what took you so long? I joke.
Better than never.
Forgive you.
I found this incredible, and I'm sure you guys too, is just it's not like it's one or two. It's a large number of fans that are tuning in for the first time and are saying, hold on, where's my OG fans at?
Woo!
Guys feel left out. But what is it about the show that you guys think attracts those new viewers and keeps attracting them?
I'll jump in. I think it's such a wonderful ensemble piece where, you know, there's somebody everyone can relate to. And it's such an interesting thing. You know, superhero shows are nothing new. They've been all the rage for the better part of, 15 years now. But My Hero is the first one I've encountered, at least, where it's really not about the individual hero coming in and saving the day. It's more about this group, this community that find their power in each other. And I think that's a really interesting kind of inversion of the typical American take on the superhero. And I think it appeals to people. Like, it's about a bunch of young people finding their community. And I can't relate to that.
I don't know, Tatum. I think everybody loves the show because of Minetta.
I mean, also, there's all that.
Pretty sure people were yelling, "Burn him," or was it "Stone him"? I don't know. Burn him. Okay, see, burn him at the stake. That's an intense review. I guess that's a thumbs down. Hey, thanks. That's very kind of you.
Minetta, basically, that's why people watch the show. Minetta.
I think from the villainous perspective, it's relatable in that we're flawed, right? We're all flawed. That's us. That's real life. And not all the heroes have flaws, but all of these villains do, and some more than others, obviously. But that is something you can identify with. You're right, but so am I. And I love you.
Are we agreeing to agree?
We're agreeing to agree.
What a weird feeling.
Yeah, it is. That's messed up. It feels good. It feels new. Feels like victory.
Does anybody here read the manga, or do you just wait to get tagged on Twitter and go, oh no?
They read the manga.
Right. Yeah. When you start seeing a ton of mentions on Twitter, you just go like, oh no, this is not good.
That's usually, if I see Aizawa is trending on Twitter, my stomach drops. It's never good. It's never going to be good. It's
During
not
the
gonna
last
be- he had a
presidential
birthday
election.
party. Yeah. it's not gonna be good news.
Yes, I certainly heard it the day that my special manga issue came out. I was like,
I don't like to read the manga of a show that's current because I like to keep surprised when I'm in the booth.
oh, good luck.
I know it's
Yeah, you know, it's hard with this one.
Like some people come up to the table, oh my god, you're gonna have such a hard time in the next few weeks. I'm like, what?
For like years there, I would get like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm like, don't worry, nothing's happened yet. I got this.
But other people come up and they're very worried. I'm like, oh, my hair's gonna get real hard for you. I'm like, I'm in Attack on Titan, you guys. This is easy mode. Right. Attack on Titan is like, oh, you died. No kidding.
It's like being on a Walking Dead show. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you died? So does everybody. Enjoy that.
Welcome to an exclusive club called Everybody in the Cast. Yeah.
So while coming to conventions and interacting with fans, has it influenced your own thoughts on your characters at all? Has it opened up any new feelings? You're like, oh, maybe I didn't think about that way, but maybe I do now, because it resonates so much with fans out there.
I love the Aizawa cosplay. I see some great Aizawa cosplay in the audience here. And every time I see people in cosplay, they're in some version of discomfort. Every time. I never see anybody and they're like, finally, I'm wearing a wig and a scarf. That's exactly what and so I think the element of suffering for cosplay is a thing that it's a theme throughout all of these conventions, and I enjoy it a lot. I give a lot of kudos to all the folks that show up and really just absolutely sweat through the pain of that wig and that scarf.
I love watching the Ida cosplayers because they are the Ida fans are Ida. They are, and I am Ida. Like, I don't just play him. I was cast because there was no acting involved. It is just me.
That's all of us. You know that.
Right. Well, that's Colleen's genius. She's
Yeah,
like,
but-
oh, you are this character. It's fine. But like, sometimes does it feel like the mangaka followed you around and like hid in the bushes and just sketched your life?
And what does it say about you? It's sometimes troubling.
Maybe for you, but it just says that I got my act together and I'm also annoying other people.
Well, I'm a psychopath apparently, or I was at some points, and she witnessed it. And I'm not denying anything. Baby, you want to talk? Okay, I'm gonna shut up.
No, I wasn't trying to interrupt you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go back to the original question just for a moment. Last week we were at GalaxyCon Austin, which is my hometown. Elizabeth and I both live there, and it was nice, but also tough, more stressful than I realized beforehand, having the con in your hometown. But that's not the point. The point is that I had an emotional hangover because there's something about the character that I play in the show that kind of calls to people who've had troubling circumstances in their lives. And I get it, because I also have had troubling circumstances in my life, and that's probably part of the reason I was cast as this gentleman. But I literally broke down a couple times. I'd start having a conversation with a girl, and she will remain nameless, but she told me she was upset. And finally, I just asked her point blank why she's upset. She said, well, she was just disowned by her father. And I was like, and I just started crying and went and hugged her. But the point is that, yeah, what you asked, it's interesting and tough sometimes. But I do think it's helpful for people to have these things to relate to, these things that are like them, that have been through circumstances like they've been through.
Well, especially we've all dealt with a pandemic. We've all dealt with being isolated from one another. And so I think in times when we haven't been able to rely on our friends for emotional support or see people that are important to us to lift us up when we're down and participate in our own communities like we have for our entire lives up until we had a pandemic, I think media and anime and shows like this that help validate our own emotions and our own experiences have helped. And I think that's why this is so important.
I have a lot of people tell me they wish that I was their dad.
Oh.
That's cool and weird.
I wish you were my dad, actually.
Hey,
You'd be the coolest dad
for
ever.
the duration of this panel, I am now your father.
If you were my dad, I wouldn't have ended up as an actor.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Where were you?
I think I really would have gone into the baseball thing, man. I think I really would have concentrated
You
more
know,
on
I think it's not too late.
that. No?
Yeah.
I don't know that I can throw like I used to be able to throw.
You know
man.
what? It's just about being the best that you can be, Jason.
Chris,
I'm pretty good at this.
I've had a number of women come up to me at conventions who have told me that they never felt like cosplaying was for them, or that they didn't feel like they were able to cosplay, like they didn't have the right body or whatever. And then they started watching My Hero and they saw Midnight, and then Midnight was their first cosplay, and that always makes me really, really, really emotional, because one of my favorite things about Midnight as a character is how body positive and sex positive she is, and I'm like, more of that, please.
That's awesome. I love that.
One of my favorite things about Edith cosplayers is if they're in the full armor, the irony is you cannot move fast. And it's like people, you're like, hey, clunk, 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 clunk. They have like a little retinue of friends to help them into elevators and stuff. It's like, it's really fun. I'm like, how does he do this? You know? Yeah. I think it's, but back to your point, you know, what we've been saying, I think it's such a gift as an actor to get to be in a show that's not only very well received, because it's always nice when the fans like find the show and really love it, because we share that with you. We share this love and your family because of it in a way. But it's so nice as an actor, like I think we all get into this in industry in some form or fashion, because I think whether we realize it or not, the gift is to be able to play a character that allows someone, it gives them permission to be who they are and to be on the journey they are. And you know, that's kind of what these characters do. That's another secret of the show. It's just so well written. These characters really resonate with people because we see them for who they are. The show is very honest about them. It makes it a joy to act, but it's also wonderful to see people react to it. It's got the audience it deserves, and that's awesome.
catharsis enables catharsis. No?
Yes. All right, so again, we do have a mic right here, so if you do have questions, we're gonna go ahead and start lining up.
Dark, dude.
So as people start lining up, I'm gonna throw one more quick.
No running in the halls?
Can I just say, by the way, like I know everybody's like, oh, our characters are like us, but whenever people ask me in panels like who I'm the most like, I actually always say Ida.
I thought you were going to say Minetta
Yeah.
again. And I was going to disagree with you.
What?
I thought you were going to say Minetta again as a joke.
I'm not like Minetta. I'm like, I
No,
was
you're
like,
not.
you know, very.
Sure.
I was the kid who always raised her hand in class, volunteered for everything.
I'm the human sheepdog. When there's a group, even on the way here, I was like, guys, we gotta go. The panel's come on. Jason, throw the pizza box away. We gotta go.
It's an enormous pizza box. The pizza box is crazy.
I mean,
They wanted me to bring it out, but you know, I don't know if there's
Don't
enough
make
for
really
everybody.
big pizzas
There probably
out.
is enough for everybody.
we can feed everybody here. Hello, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Rebecca. First of all, I want to say thank you to you guys because this show has got me through a lot of hard times in my life. And I just want to know what you guys' favorite lines that you have said in the show are.
Oh, jeez.
Hard questions first, hard questions.
Well, I mean, every line. I'm not starting.
I sort of do the same answer at every panel I go to, and I'm not going to stop.
Do it.
I'm going to do the same answer until I've gone to every panel in America. Do the same answer. That's my mission. Are you ready? Here it comes. This is my favorite line as Aizawa. Are you ready? Thank you, Des Moines, Iowa.
You can actually leave now, Chris. Thanks. Buddy, you killed it. You killed it. He'll be back
I peaked too early.
next year.
I think my favorite line, it's so silly, but he has so many great lines, but my favorite one that just killed me was when he's like, a punch to the scrotum is unforgivable! I laughed so, it took like 10 takes to get that line, because I was like, this is hilarious. And then the scene leading up to it, I was like, professional and professional.
I think my favorite is when it's during the famous hospital scene where he's talking to Mirio and he says, "You're going to be the greatest hero the world has ever seen." And you've been missing. And I did deserve it. Sorry, call it out. Yeah, preach. Listen, if the lower lows we have, the higher highs become possible.
Oh my God, somebody throw a pie.
I feel like Midnight has so many great one-liners. It's really hard to pick just one. But I think one of the newer ones that I loved was, I think it was in season 5 when her and All Might were sitting there watching the kids, and his phone kept going off. Well, your phone call is here. Your phone call is here. And she turns to him and says something to the effect of like, "You really need to get a new ringtone."
Mine's kind of changed. I've got a line that I used to get back in a character with, which is, "The first thing we have to do is take away their sense of peace." But recently there's another one that is, "A singular person with a singular conviction has the power to change the world." And out of context, it's actually kind of inspirational. He's talking about vengeance. A lot of you probably already heard me say this, but still, it's weird. That's a Dobby quote.
Thank you. Hello, what's your name?
Depends on where your conviction comes from.
He wants to kill his dad, so... Spoiler alert.
My question for you, if you could voice any character besides your own, who would you choose?
Midnight. I'm saying that at every panel in America.
Can we hear your, "That's incredibly naive, my boys"? That turns me on.
You've really got to get a new ringtone.
I mean, I remember I used to joke in the beginning that I was like, man, I want to be Todoroki because he never screams or yells. I mean, that changed as the show went on, but I remember the first 2 seasons, I was like, he just gets to act cool all the time.
No, that's kind of like Dobby in the video games too. The engineers have always been like, "I'm ready." I'm like, "You don't need to be ready. I'm never gonna yell. I'm literally never gonna yell." It's awesome.
I'm so happy with Aizawa, especially these days, because I've been doing One Piece lately, and yeah. He was beating you to the punch. And when I go into the booth to do One Piece, by the time I come out, my throat is completely shredded. So then anytime I get a chance to take a swim through my hero again, it's just like, I know I'm climbing right back into that sauna. Just gonna sit there and be warm and kind and lovely. I'm not gonna be yelling. It doesn't matter if he's in a life or death fight. I'm not gonna be yelling today. And I love that.
Minetta, why not? Why? It'd be fun.
You're not creepy enough.
Someone's like, I want out.
Do you want to hold my balls?
Yes, I do want to hold your balls. Wow.
Yeah, the 18 up is not till tonight.
Okay. They're not the... Oh. I'm gonna choose Mount Lady.
Where is Mount Lady?
I was on a panel with Jamie last weekend, and she called Mount Lady Big Booty Judy. And I love that name.
Hello.
Okay, so first off, actually you could hold my balls if you want to. Okay, so
Wow.
My question is for unfortunately, I love you guys, but the 2 dead characters, Midnight and Sir Night.
No!
Wait, you're dead? What?
Yeah, I wonder who did it.
It wasn't me.
It was my captor.
Who else has blue
It
flame?
wasn't me.
Alright,
It was Endeavor. He's a psychopath.
okay, so what do you guys do now that you're not in My Hero? Do you guys still kind of like contact each other and all that, or?
I cry myself to sleep every night.
She's lying to you right now, just lying to you.
We are only comforted by the eternal rest of obscurity now.
That is an excellent answer. I second that answer. That answer, the best answer I've ever heard on a panel ever. Thank you. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
First thing, Midnight, are you okay?
She's fine.
It's a very complicated question with a very complicated answer. No.
And then, what are your guys' favorite anime characters?
Ooh.
Like,
That we played or of all time?
All time, all time.
Does it have to be anime?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, one of my favorite villains of all time is Dio from JoJo's. Also Vanilla Ice. There's another villain in JoJo's called Vanilla Ice.
Really?
Yes, and he's
I didn't
got
even
like
get to audition for that. That's
he's got like long, luxurious, like blonde hair and like fabulous style.
I really like Mirio as a character. I love Mirio. Also, it's just Rico. I remember when those signs went out, and all of us were like, "It's Rico." We were right. It's Rico. It's just Rico.
Again, Colleen's casting.
I'm gonna go kind of old school and maybe a little obscure. So I'm a big fan of the character Blackjack from a very early manga series, and a couple of anime were made based on it that are like older than most of you. But he's a fascinating character. He's basically a renegade surgeon who's kind of a doctor without borders, but it's an interesting medical drama. I've never really seen that handled before in a medium that wasn't live action. And he's a fascinating character. He's kind of like Doctor from Doctor Who, but without the TARDIS.
Or like Dr. Quinn.
So, yeah, kind of. Yeah.
But Blackjack is like emo sexy doctor. It's great. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10.
He's like emo house. Yeah.
So he's Benedict Cumberbatch.
House is already pretty emo.
Well, I would love to a chance to play him one day if they ever bring that character back. Not in a long time, as I understand, but like, yeah, that's one.
I have two I can't choose between, but they're from the same property. I like Akira and Tetsuo from the film. The dub that Johnny Young Bosch is in is the one that I watched way too many times, and I'm embarrassed to admit to him. And he got to yell that. Anyway, yeah, that's the end of my answer.
Hello.
Hi. My question is, what is your favorite villain from My Hero? And I'm sorry, you can't answer Dobby. It's too obvious.
We're like, what's your favorite? But don't say your favorite.
I wasn't gonna say that anyway. Like it's Shiggy for me.
For me.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, Shiggy. Yeah, Shiggy. He's got those beautiful lips.
I think Stan, because like I mean he's despicable, but it's so well written.
You're way too anal to like Stain. Come on now.
Stain has a code of ethics.
But I think I love.
You may not have to agree with him.
No, I agree. He does have a code of ethics.
I think some of my best work as Ida came from the Stain arc, and so getting to like work with that character and Ron McCullum's like amazing portrayal of him was so cool, and I'm like, this is a great villain. Like, what a great like anti-hero type villain. Because again, like Jason was saying, the villains kind of have a point. Like, they're not good people, but you do but the show as it pains to show you their
That was a
perspective.
Monica. You just did a Monica.
Did I do?
They're not good people.
We've known each other for far too long. But I think, yeah, the Stain arc is really fascinating. I mean, it brings out, literally, it's like a villain that almost turns Ida into a bad guy.
Tear those false heroes from their pedestals.
God, stop it. People are gonna talk. We're wearing the same outfit, Jason. People are gonna talk. We have. Oh,
I took my sleeves off.
But I didn't even mean that.
Oh, dude.
Slowly transforming into evil Ida.
I like you, Lita.
Basically, just a rogue TSA agent. You've been randomly selected.
You broke her. All right. It says 20, but we're done. Nice panel, guys.
Up until about half a season ago, I would have said Dobby. But,
Wasn't me.
nobody else has blue flames, okay?
Well, why do you... It was not specifically proven.
I really like Gigantomachia. I think he's ridiculous and funny, and he doesn't mean to be funny, but he's really funny and huge and dangerous. And he's also like a mole or something, and he can dig like a mole. And I don't know why, but I enjoy that. Yeah.
You like holes.
Yeah, something about it. It's just appealing. I don't know.
Holes are cool.
Does he have big
You can
old
put things in them.
He does. Yeah. Well, when he transforms, he turns into a mole. I don't understand it, but I love it.
It's pretty weird.
It's like if
Totally
the mole was a
relatable.
mole.
That Overhaul was
Oh, yeah.
really cool villain, especially in the range. Like what Kellen did with that character was phenomenal. The range, just like that, the subtle lower voice, and then during the fight, going into that chaotic like monstrosity.
And the end. The freaking end, dude.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool.
Thank you.
That's a good question.
Whoa.
My name is Quinn, and I was going to ask if your character had a favorite band, what would it be?
A favorite band?
Yeah, if your character had a favorite band. Ooh, Sir Night Eye would be really into math rock.
So like Rush? No. Prog rock?
I don't know math rock, like math rock.
What's so? Oh, that's a band?
No, it's a genre.
Well, what's a band in the genre?
I don't know. I just know the genre. I'll look it up.
I think that would qualify, like especially YYZ. I don't know. Listen to YYZ.
I think Midnight's favorite band is Hanson. Thank you, you got the joke. Well, also, yeah. Well,
I really want Ida's favorite band to be Devo for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know if it would be, but I really want that.
I really think it would be Dolly Parton, though. I really feel. Can't you just see him like running? He's like, working 9 to 5. Like, just like in his helmet. Like, I just.
Does he do the Kenny Rogers part too?
Just, we rely on each other. We should go on the road, Jason.
No, totally. We are
on the road. We're doing it right now. We did it.
We should continue to do this. This maybe isn't his favorite band in its entirety, like not their whole catalog or anything, but there's one song. There's an artist online. Her name is Birth, I think, B-I-R-F. She does a bunch of Dobby art. Some of it is not safe for work. Anyway, it's pretty sexy stuff though, if you're over 18. Otherwise, don't look at it. But she made a very simple video at some point of him sleeping in this dark, dirty room with this alarm clock, a digital alarm clock flashing 12 o'clock in red over and over again. And it was raining outside and you could hear the rain. And he's just breathing. He's just laying there on this little tiny single bed breathing. And the song that was playing was the Ink Spots. I don't want to set the world on fire. And that's, yeah, so that's the Ink Spots. They're a doo-wop band from the 50s. Go figure.
I think Hurts by 9 Inch Nails, the Johnny Cash version.
These are eclectic choices, guys.
I didn't know we were
Get your
selecting
Spotify
specific
out.
songs.
Oh, well, I
We
cheated.
are.
I cheated.
You better pick a song.
I have a band.
I was like,
That was so right there. I didn't see it.
For the math rock band, that's going to be Dance Gavin Dance. Thank you.
Dance, Gavin, dance.
Hello.
Hi, I was wondering if you were to redo a season again, which one would it be and why?
Season 7.
wait, if we were to redo a season?
Oh.
Oh, Wow.
What are you trying to say? Do you have notes? You're like,
If you had another shot, one opportunity to redo a whole season,
I mean,
one moment,
if the pay's the same, all of them.
and I'm with him. That's a great answer. That's a okay. Another really good answer, guys. You're killing it. Have you done this before?
I just hope that in 20 years, when they reboot My Hero, we'll get a chance to audition for it. That's all I'm asking.
Who do you want to play you?
Keanu Reeves in a live action. Keanu Reeves.
In how many years?
Well, 20 years. I hope they reboot the anime.
Gotcha.
Right?
Gotcha.
Because that's how they do things, right? They come out with something and then they're like, everybody forgot about this. We can sell it to them again.
Kaduna would be a good Aizawa.
He'd be great.
He's the right level of sleepy.
Oh my God, he'd be incredible. And he's got the hair for it. And everything.
Pop quiz, asshole.
Like 90 years old.
You have a hair trigger amateur skull.
Live action version? Is it like,
No, I'm
What
talking
do
about the
you
reboot of
do?
the anime.
oh, the reboot. Okay, so the voice act. Okay, all right.
And if there was a live action, please call Keanu. That's all. That's unrelated to your question entirely.
Oh, totally. I'm sorry. I'm a tangent.
Wait,
Who
who would play our characters in the live action?
That's a great question. That is an excellent
Who would
question.
play Dobby?
Ooh.
Timothy Chalamet. Sorry. It's got to be in there somewhere. We want to sell it.
I don't know that he can do the voice though, man. You
No,
gotta have
but
somebody.
You'll have to overdub
You
it.
should do the voice. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he
Okay.
can
Oh, I
just.
love this
He can dub
idea.
him.
Yeah, sure. Can I burn him too? Can
I
I
want-
do the makeup?
I want Selma Hayek for Midnight.
Oh wow. Now that would sound different.
I want Mads Mikkelsen for singing that.
Oh wow, that's great. Great casting.
Yeah. Ooh.
Like hot nerd. Like
I want Henry Cavill as Ida.
Oh, Henry Cavill would be great with glasses.
Yes.
Like the Clark Kent version of Henry Cavill.
Jets.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
there we go.
Sold.
I don't know if Henry Cavill is frenetic enough.
Maybe not.
I believe in him.
Also, he's hot, right? So you know. And
You
he
didn't
is.
ask us this. I'm sorry, but it was a good
I
question
wanted
anyway.
to know.
Great questions. I love the follow-up question too. That's excellent. Hello.
Midnight, I'm sorry for this. This must be traumatizing for you.
Sitting next to Jason.
Why do you think I cry myself to sleep every night?
My name's Kristen, and in 2020, I was diagnosed with brain cancer. And, it was a really lonely time, so I binge watched My Hero again, and it made me not lose my sanity, especially Bakugo and Dobby. They made me feel less alone, so Jason, especially to you, thank you.
Sweetheart. Congratulations. And I'm sorry.
I've been cancer-free for about 3 years.
Hell yes. Thank you for sharing that, Kristen.
So we have just over 10 minutes, and we want to try to get through as many as possible. Hello, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Larissa.
You gotta stop that, Jason. You're a different voice. Every time you speak, they're like, I don't blame them, but sorry. Okay, we got you.
Okay, my question is, if you could choose any quirk to have in real life, what would it be?
Any quirk to have in real life?
To throw my farts and blame them on other people. Absolute chaos.
Solid.
Yeah.
I want to not go to airports again.
Yeah, I want portals to
Ooh, I
any
like
place
that
I've
one.
been, like make it easy.
Teleportation is a great option.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
I mean, think of the havoc you could wreak.
So easy to move.
Yeah, yeah, baby. But would you get out of shape because you don't have to move anymore?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so maybe
That'd be the best part.
No, you kidding? All the time we'd save not being in an airport, we could hit a gym.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Good point. Good point. We put the work in.
I'm gonna be realistic with my answer. I burp a lot. A lot, like, and especially if you've directed me,
She's
you
not
know
kidding.
that. So I would like to put that gas to use. Like, I feel like I could use it both offensively to like blow my enemies away, and then also to like scoot backwards. You know, like my like way of like getting places fast.
I feel
we can work together with our quirks and like fight crime. Like the gas pack or whatever.
So I cannot sleep. I'm an insomniac, right? And what I'd like to do is be able to cancel burps. I think that might help my sleep.
I don't work in my sleep.
You're sleeping. Would you really know?
Yeah.
Wait, do you sleep burp?
She sleep
No,
burps.
I do not sleep.
That's why you wake up with your mouth open.
Wait, does it sound different?
Oh yeah, it's way louder. Really? Yeah, it's almost like a vibration.
You're making this up.
Okay, I'm making some of it up.
So do you have
But
like a
not all.
secret super low register that you're
Oh
just
my gosh.
accessing only when you sleep?
Yes.
You can harness that.
The answer's yes.
You gotta find that.
Wait.
It's range. What?
Wait. Do I fart in my sleep?
Absolutely.
No,
I'm pretty sure
dare
we
you.
all fart in our sleep.
I mean, can you hear it?
No, but sometimes he wakes, and there's a scent.
sometimes I hear symphonies while you're
Did I do
sleeping,
that? Quirk is forming.
No, that's a good one too. Blame the fart on someone else.
Maybe a French bulldog, so I wouldn't know.
Great question.
It's a great way to take down like an evil dictator or something. Like they're up there doing their speech, and you just said they're like and you're like in the audience.
Oh, it'd be great if you could send a sound too, so like everybody they knew it was him. Like he's the one.
This is sounding like a villain superpower, quite honestly.
I mean,
like the potential
it's all about
for
context.
evil and vengeance.
Guys, there's another question.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Follow up the
hello.
parts.
Which MHA character could you beat in an arm wrestling competition?
Would you
one
beat?
could you beat?
Beat. You have to beat.
We have to beat them.
Yes.
I mean, like as ourselves or as our character?
As yourselves.
Also, I love your Miles Edgeworth. You look
Thank you.
amazing, right? Incredible.
Did you change recently?
Did I what?
Have you been in this cosplay all day?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Jason's like,
Watching you.
I'm watching you.
I'm watching you.
And I see all of you.
I would like to beat Minetta in.
We were all gonna choose that.
I'm the girl.
Well, that's too easy. It's too
I
easy.
don't really want to touch
I want to beat
Minetta's hand.
Gigantomachia. You know?
Oh, that's a good point.
God.
Can I spray him with hand sanitizer first?
Definitely.
I would beat the crap out of Bakugo's freaking arm. Stupid little arm with his stupid little explosion man arm. Stupid. Fart arm.
I don't know who do I think I just want to arm wrestle Ida. Like, can I arm wrestle myself?
You'd win?
Yeah.
You'd win?
I mean, either way. Win-win. We're both winners. Yeah. Weird.
I would choose Minetta. Minetta's probably the safe option here.
Wear gloves.
Now I'm thinking about Bakugo's like explosions being like farts. Thinking about that.
Mission accomplished.
If your powers combine, really big explosions.
Why are you so angry all the time?
Farts on fire.
I just want to start a little fart in your heart.
I hear the musical. Let's go.
Off the rails. Sorry, guys.
Like I said, tangents. Yay!
Thank you.
Whoa.
Hi, I'm Pierce, and
Oh.
if you could, okay, who's your favorite Class 1A or Class 1B student or teacher and why? And don't be biased.
Midnight.
You know, as always.
It's midnight.
I'm sorry, what was the question? I totally.
Favorite teacher, 1A or 1B?
No, favorite.
Or student.
Oh,
Who's
or
your
student?
favorite Class
Midnight.
1A or Class 1B student or homeroom teacher?
I like
Midnight.
Shinso a lot. I think Shinso's
Midnight's not a
awesome.
homeroom teacher.
No, she's not?
She's not. The homeroom teachers are Vlad King and Aizawa.
Oh, I don't care. It's midnight.
Oh, Todoroki for me, man. I love Todoroki.
I just want to point out that he can't just like universally claim that. Like that's his name. It's just his freaking name. Yeah, it's not. So he needs to stop addressing himself as that. From now on. I told David. He's not going to refer to himself as that anymore. Because he's not the only one. That's right.
No, he didn't! I didn't either!
What is
I'm out of here! Not really!
Oh, that's right. That's Joel. That's Joel. Joel is the Frenchman.
God, I can't hear
Joel.
anything.
Joel is Aoyama.
Ayana.
Aoyama. There we go.
Isn't he like he's Deku basically, right? Or
Monoma. So Monoma can copy other people's quirks.
so you can do anything.
That's Monoma.
Yeah.
I like Austin Tindall's character.
Austin's really sweet too.
What?
If you guys have met Austin, you should go
Who
meet
just
him.
said that? That wasn't very nice.
He's in the DEA, baby. Shut up.
It's mostly because I really like how Austin talks about his character when he's on panels. Really funny.
All right.
Hello.
What's your question?
What is your guys' favorite My Hero Academia character besides the characters that you guys replaced?
Midnight.
Man, how much am I having to pay you $20 for it to be serious?
50.
I kind of answered this already, but I'm sorry. Ida.
You have good taste.
I'm not upset. I'm not surprised. If you had met me when I was younger and I was way better, there's no way we'd be together. So, it's cool.
I'm biased, but I'm going to say Sir Nana. I think Mr. Nana is a
Aww.
wonderful character.
Thanks for making me look
See you
bad.
later, Pikachu. Somebody help that Pikachu out. That Pikachu might hit the wall.
I mean Midnight.
You cool, Pikachu? You cool? Alright, I think they're in the opening. They're gonna make it. You, Pikachu.
Oh my, yeah!
Excellent work! I'm gonna say Miriam.
I love every scene with Aizawa and Ms. Joke. I love Ms. Joke so much.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Jay. I was just wondering, what's your guys' favorite video games?
Video game. Oh my god, Baldur's Gate 3 is so good. I love it so much. I've been playing it forever. Okay, thank you. I love it so much.
Chrono Trigger.
Oh, such a good game. Such a good game.
He's only saying that because that's my answer.
Sorry, Chrono Trigger.
It's my
I've been playing the heck out
It's
of
hers. It's hers. It's not mine. Mine is Ghosts of Tsushima.
I also love like the old school point and click adventure games. Like, yeah, like the King's Quest, old King's Quest, and the Monkey Island games. Some of my favorite games in the world.
I've been playing the heck out of Baldur's Gate 3. Anybody playing Baldur's Gate? Oh my god, it's good.
Baldur's a funny word.
Baldur's
Gate.
Do you wanna hold my Baldur's?
I don't really play video games so that much. When I do, it's usually just like puzzle games.
Y'all, he's insane at Tetris. He loves Tetris.
I'm very good at Tetris.
Tetris, I'm
very good at Tetris.
Fight me in
Because I had to
Tetris.
spend 10 years being very angry.
Okay, Grandpa.
No, Tetris Effect is cool. It's got like EDM and like
a hard candy.
It's good. It's good. Link has a question. Oh yes.
What MHA character do you hate the most?
Midnight. Oh wait.
I lost $50.
Minetta. Shoot. I thought I had it down.
I'm gonna be really mean. Bakugo, man, he's so angry.
He's
such
so
a jerk.
annoying.
He's such
His
a jerk.
bird arms.
Yeah, he's so mean. I love Cliff's performance. He's great, but the character is like, you have problems.
We got cast for our personalities.
Imagine being on a
Everybody's
road
like,
trip with that guy.
Not gonna happen.
There's a student named Coda, and he has an incredibly powerful ability to communicate with animals and send them places, and he can like kill you with squirrels. But he's so meek, and he's so humble, and he's so down on himself, and I just want to slap him.
Overhaul's really mean.
Shigaraki just creeps me out, man.
But his lips are so
Anytime
beautiful.
he's on screen, he makes me uncomfortable.
But the lips are so beautiful. He needs some chapstick, right? You're right, he does. Like somebody just give the man some chapstick. I think this reign of terror would end. He needs some milk. Give this man some moisturizer.
If my lips
What's
were
up?
that cracked, I might be mad at the world too.
Are we taking skincare tips from Dobby?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm sad for that. Hey, it's not my fault. It's the flames are too hot, baby.
I was gonna be like, ooh, burn, but that doesn't work either.
All
right, so unfortunately that is our time. But real quick, hold on, everyone in line, everyone in line. You guys will be going back to your tables here.
Yes.
But-
Talk to us at the table.
So we have time. We have literally 30 seconds left. So what I want you guys to do right now, on the count of 3, is I want you to yell all your questions at the same time.
Yes.
All right. Are you guys ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Midnight.
I'm so scared.
And seriously, if you want to ask us your question, please come to our table and talk to us. We're happy to chat with you, and we'll be.
You guys were excellent, Des Moines. Let's give it up for our